Welcome back. You are watching the Dr. Nandi Show. And one of the main factors driving the obesity trend is what? Our lack of movement, right? So many of us sit for the majority of the day at the desk or behind the wheel. And man, are we busy. Most people have a million different things going on at once. You know what I mean? It's hard to cut a few hours out of the day to achieve purposeful movement. Joining us now is someone who's continually found it hard to stay focused when it came to reaching and maintaining her fitness goals. Please welcome Raquel Shelby. And I'm pleased also to welcome my friend Chad Tackett, founder of the Fitera Fitness Network. Now, Chad was formerly one of the first people to launch a successful fitness program on the internet. He's been a fitness coach for decades. Please, big round of applause. Thank you both. Appreciate it, Chad. Awesome to have you. Thank you. So, Raquel, tell me what's been going on. You've been trying to lose weight, but why?
Well, you know, my thing is to be in the public eye. I graduated with my degree in public relations, and I do vlogging. And so I want, you know, everyone's image conscious today.
Yeah.
They want you to look a certain way. Your hair's got to be a certain way. Your face has got to be a certain way. Your body has to be a certain way. But most importantly, 2 years ago, I was weighing in at 184 pounds.
Okay.
I have 3 children. So the first kid, you have them, the weight comes off. Second kid, the weight came off. Third kid came off, came back. I think it had a lot to do with I had switched from working, because I work at the hospital too. So I was getting a lot of movement being a nursing assistant. You had to move patients,
sure,
put them here, put them there. And then I went behind the desk. And I started working midnights behind the desk.
You
so
sat.
what are we doing? We're sitting, we're eating, we're dreaming, we're falling asleep. We're doing everything but moving. And then going home, having to tend to children, having to clean the house, having to finish my degree in mass comm PR. And it was just, you know, you're worn out. You're worn out being a wife, being a mother, then trying to do my own vlogging. I mean, so I finally said, I'm going to do this. I have to get it together, because at that point, my knees were starting to bother me. And that's the thing, people need to know that, you know, all that weight on your frame, especially considering your height, it takes a toll. Yeah, it takes a toll.
So you have a lot of obstacles, right? And you have obstacles. Chad, you've been doing this for decades, so I'm sure her story is a story you hear quite often. Right? All of us are too busy, got too many things going on, but yet not be able to fulfill our goals. What's missing? What can we tell her?
Yeah, I think the biggest mistake people make is jumping into a really rigid diet and depriving themselves of the foods they love, and eating really small portions and stopping doing the things that they really enjoy, like going out to eat, social gatherings or whatever, and eventually they find themselves miserable and they can't stick with that. And I see that every single day. They have best intentions, but you know, they deprive themselves, they're miserable, and they gain the weight back. Any weight that they lost, they gain it right back, and then they're more frustrated and discouraged and feel hopeless, more so than they ever have. So I try to take a different approach and really strike a balance between healthy and effective, so you get great results, but also really fun and delicious foods, so that it's something that you can stick with for the rest of your life. And we start by teaching people really super simple meal guidelines, where you're choosing the right foods at the right times and the right amounts, in ways whether you're at home or at work or out to eat, and it's all right for you. And so no matter where you are, you know the right foods to eat, and it's all tailored to, you know, the lifestyle that you live, your personal budget, you know, just the lifestyle that you have, so it's realistic that you stick with. It's not just the right information that you need, it's the personal support as well. And that's what we really try to focus on, giving people the right information so that they know the right foods to eat at the right times, but also offering that personal support. So I'd love to extend my email if you'd like, and I can guide you through the program, answer any questions you have, hold you accountable, keep you motivated, and I think that's the key.
One of the most giving people on the planet, I know that for a fact. And the other thing I'll tell you, Raquel, is that what helps me is absolutely you're a PR, you know, your job is PR, and you want to be out there on social media and everything else. But the other thing for me is finding a deeper purpose. For me, I need to do this because I want to be around for my kids and their kids. I don't want to be a burden to my kids. I don't want to be stuck in a nursing home with them saying, oh, Dad, you know, let me figure out what to do to help Dad again. I want to be there to support them and have them thrive. So what I would encourage you also is, I think a big thrust of it is, and I think that Chad was talking about, is finding what it is that needs to motivate you. And the other thing is that, you know, you're doing so much. How much do you sleep?
Oh my goodness.
Do you
I
sleep
might
at
go
all?
To, yeah, I sleep it. I sleep probably like from 12 to 6. So
Okay.
midnight to 6, about 6 hours.
Yeah, and so one of the things that people do, they have not great sleep as well. And one of the things that people don't understand is that when you don't sleep well, you tend to keep weight on, and so you need to sleep to lose weight. And the thing is that I'm sure, Chad, in your experience, how important is that?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I mean, if you don't have the energy, it's really hard to stay focused on your goals and having the right mindset when you go into a social gathering or going out to eat and choosing the right foods. If you're exhausted, it's just really hard to stay focused on your goals. And then the same with exercise as well. If you're not getting enough sleep and if you feel, really tired, then it's a struggle. It's really tough. So yeah, sleep plays
It's huge, isn't it?
very, very key role.
Yeah, thank you both. This is really useful. And coming up next, we'll take a break, but eating well and losing weight doesn't have to be boring because people think it does. Stay with us. We'll tell you otherwise.
A lot of people think you have two choices, either deprive yourself and eventually lose weight, hopefully, or just enjoy yourself and just accept that you're going to be overweight. But I want to give people a third choice.
Welcome back. You're watching the Dr. Nandi Show. It's going to be an amazing show today. So many of my patients want to lose weight and feel better, but they also like to eat whatever they want, right? And the idea of going on a diet or counting calories is not appealing to anyone. But here's the thing. You can be healthy and still have fun, F-U-N, that's right, at the same time. Joining me again is Chad Tackett, founder of the online fitness community Fitera. And Fitera's Fast Track to Fat Loss program offers a unique product called Fit Freeze. And it's ice cream, yes, ice cream that's high in protein and low in sugar. So, like people are saying, Chad, what gives here? The ice cream that they know is just the opposite. Yeah. High in sugar and low in protein.
Yeah, that's right.
And high in fat.
Yeah, so Fit Freeze is a product that I've been working on for about 12 years. I'm really excited about it. Yeah. Okay. It's high in protein and fiber and the right kinds of fat and low in sugar and calories. It's all natural, diabetic friendly, gluten free, and it tastes good, so it's actually something that you can stick with. Makes eating healthy easy.
Now, why'd you come up with it? Why ice cream?
Yeah, well, two reasons. I had motivation, I guess, two reasons.
You love ice cream, don't you?
Well, I love ice cream, yeah. Three reasons. The first two, my family on my wife's side is predisposed to diabetes and heart disease, and so it scares me, absolutely scares me to death to think that my kids could be next in line for those, terrible diseases. So I'm always thinking of ways to incentivize them to eat healthy and live a healthy lifestyle without being too rigid or make healthy living feel like a punishment. So that's one. And the second is just offering the online weight loss program that I have for more than 23 years now. I've had the privilege of working with a lot of people, and I hear the same things over and over. They struggle with their sweet tooth or trying to fight the temptation of eating ice cream. So I started dreaming up ways of how can we create this healthy dessert. A lot of people think you have two choices, either deprive yourself and eventually lose weight, hopefully, or just enjoy yourself and just accept that you're going to be overweight. But I want to give people a third choice.
And the nice thing is that, you don't have to, and this is the key I think you talked about in the previous segment, is that deprivation doesn't work. Deprivation, the moment you have your body deprive yourself of something, it's what? It's just a prescription for failure. So I tell my patients, you want to not deprive yourself of really anything. It's always about content control and portion control. So with Fit Freeze, you can do that. You can actually have a good time, and you're getting some nutrients. Again, you don't want to go crazy and eat, thousands of pounds of it every day, of course, but you want to be able to give yourself an option. And so is Fit Freeze basically a frozen protein shake? Because people will think, I have a protein shake, if I freeze it, will I get Fit Freeze?
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, a protein shake is basically protein powder with a little bit of artificial sweeteners, and protein alone isn't the right balance of nutrients that you need for healthy weight loss, and it certainly doesn't taste like ice cream.
Right.
So Fit Freeze, on the other hand, has 16 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber.
16 grams of protein in one portion like this.
In one little portion. 7 grams of fiber, which is so key for healthy weight loss to keep you full, satisfied, and energized, and then also the right kinds of fat. So instead of sitting down to a bowl of traditional ice cream and feeling guilty and sluggish and lethargic after and dreading weighing yourself the next day. With Fit Freeze, you can actually fuel your body with the right nutrients you need and then feel good about it. And because it's delicious, you know, you can stick with it.
And it was an important concept. He mentioned a couple of things. Of course, you want things high in protein, but for all those people who always think that just unopposed protein is the way to go, it's really not. And he's put fiber in this product because you need fiber, as he said, to stay full and satiated. So what that means in English is that you want to stay full, right?
That's
and
right.
it's also a way to be able to have slow absorption of stuff. So you want to get slow absorption, no rapid spikes of anything.
That's right.
And you got another thing is that you need fat, right? People think
right.
no fat is the best way, but really the good fat is the way to go. And then how does someone make this ice cream and eat it? Just tell us a little bit about it, because it's really not, doesn't always come in this form, does it?
Yeah, well, it comes in a variety of different sizes, but this is a single serving jar. It comes with powder filled up about 3/4 of the way.
Okay.
So yeah, it comes as a powder. You open the lid and fill up to the fill line with water, which is about 1/4 cup of water, and then screw on the lid, shake vigorously for about 10 seconds, throw it in the freezer, and then you have a healthy ice cream that's high in protein, fiber, and healthy fat, and low in sugar and calories, and it tastes really good, so it's easy to stick with.
And so the litmus test is, I want to ask you this tough question. The kids, your kids
Yeah.
like it?
Yeah, they love it. They
Yeah?
absolutely love it. Yeah.
And are there any particular flavors that you would recommend?
Yeah, well, this is our newest flavor, is peanut butter ice cream flavor. Both my kids.
Who doesn't like peanut butter
yeah,
ice cream, right?
Yeah.
So I want to have this after the break, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, both my kids really like the chocolate flavor, but with this comes a recipe book
Oh.
for all different flavors. So we have chocolate chip cookie dough and pistachio and strawberry and every flavor you can imagine. And every month we're sending our customers new recipes so they can never get bored and continually try different recipes. It works really well in soft serve ice cream machine too, so it's a lot of fun.
Where can they get it? Is there a website?
Yeah, you can go to fitfreeze.com, and I've actually set up free samples for everyone, both the audience and the viewers.
Free samples of ice cream. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
So you know what they like.
Yeah. So if you go to www.fitfreeze.com/free, you'll get just enter your information. We'll send you a free sample directly to your doorstep.
Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the concept. Quick concepts are, number one, that deprivation never really works for weight loss or fitness. Number two is that, you know, if you get the right components in your body of proteins, fat, carbohydrates that are complex, and fiber, it really can work. You know, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get tips from someone with an elite NFL clientele. Please stay with us.
I like pop. I like ice cream. So I have to learn. I can't just drink that every day, all day.
Correct.
I can't just eat ice cream every day, all day. So then, you know.
But you do eat it sometimes.
Oh, of course.
Good.
With the best of them.